I want to start with a story and finish with one. I have a message regarding the message. A Sufi story. A teacher was asked by one of his students many years ago, "Teacher, you tell us stories that can be interpreted in many ways. Why is that?" And the teacher said, "This is not the question. Tell me you, do you have a cup in your cupboard that can hold only milk or water? Do you have a plate on which you can serve only meat and not fish or fruit?" Well, you don't. My stories are like those dishes. The question is not why can my stories be interpreted. The question is how should you, the listener, interpret my stories. When I was talking to David on Tuesday, he said that this space, after the story is done, the silence after a story is very interesting. And it holds a lot. And should or shouldn't you tell your students what the message was? What is the lesson of the story? Well, Limor Shiponi is an Israeli storyteller who writes a blog, and she says, no, please don't. If you say a right or wrong lesson after your story, you narrow down all the possibilities that are all true and all correct. Each and every listener has a different way to interpret a story regarding the time and the space and what's on his or her mind at the same moment. Storytelling should be the opposite. Storytelling should be opening and broadening our thoughts and opening our new questions. And she says that the only thing a storyteller should do is tell the story. If you want to have the right impact of storytelling, you should understand and accept the fact that there's not one true message or lesson. David says it is a cultural issue. And true, indeed, in some cultures it is more appropriate to say the moral, and in some fables the moral of the story is incorporated into the text, and it's even rhymed together with the text. I believe myself that sometimes you can say the impact on you. Sometimes maybe you have to open a discussion. David said that sometimes not the teacher should say, but maybe the students should say and teach one another what they think. And it should resonate in the heart and the soul of the listener. Another story, an Indian one. Many years ago came a Buddhist to his priest as saying, "Well, master, you tell us a story, but you never tell us how to understand it." And the master answered in another question, "How would you like it if the fruit seller, after you bought the fruit, would chew on it and leave you only the skin?"